The ability to stand up for oneself does not come naturally to everyone. People who are naturally shy have trouble getting themselves to push back against others who are taking advantage of them in one way or another, even if they know that their timidness or kindness is being abused. Learning to hold your ground is an extremely important skill for this reason, but those who aren't there yet should be wary of the learning curve and pitfalls that you'll likely run into. Not a lot of bronies recognize this, but the way that Fluttershy behaved in putting your hoof down is surprisingly common. How many of those listening tend to find themselves in situations where they're being treated as a doormat? Regardless of the severity of the situation, how does it make you feel? If I were to take an educated guess based on my own experiences and most other people I've known who go through this, it's not a good feeling, is it? If you haven't done something about it already, you're probably tempted to just let it sit as it is, but there's a lot of problems with taking this route. You can't expect your situation to change if you never do anything about it. Those who block your path will continue to do so if there is no considerable consequence. Not only does this make it difficult for you to move forward, but this lack of response contributes to encouraging them to abuse others in the same way. Some people allow themselves to be treated this way for fear of hurting the other's feelings by not giving them what they want, even at their own expense, and even if the others are acting on pure selfishness. And I'm not sure as to whether or not the people with this mentality are aware that the only people they're hurting in this situation is themselves. Some people allow themselves to be treated this way for fear of the consequences. In this case, you're still only hurting yourself by allowing yourself to live in fear. Even if you get knocked back down, keep trying. Persistence is victory, and once you see that the consequences aren't so bad, the attempt alone will be enough to strengthen your confidence as you work towards success. This is, of course, accounting for exceptional circumstances where it can be truly dangerous to your immediate physical health to do so, in which case, simply get out of that situation and away from whoever is treating you that way. Under no circumstances is a person like that worth being around. Do it immediately, and seek help if you need it. Furthermore, being a doormat for too long will bottle up all of the negative feelings that come with it. Without proper venting, and a lot of self-discipline and self-awareness, then once we decide to make this change, it is all too easy to let those repressed feelings gush forth all at once and turn us into a monster, just as what happened to Fluttershy. In fact, it happens more often than not. This is when you are most prone to overreaction and assaulting people for cutting in line, losing your mail, or overcharging. This is when we are most prone to attacking everyone, friends included, indiscriminately. Please don't think it can't happen to you. I have yet to meet a pacifist who didn't eventually explode in this way or worse, and I am guilty of it as well. This is not something we can allow ourselves to become. This is the same act of lording yourself over others for your own selfish gain or power trip that subjugated you once upon a time. Nothing is learned, the cycle perpetuates, and you will someday find yourself back on the receiving end of it, proving that these two wrongs cannot possibly make a right. This is the process that Fluttershy went through in the episode, and she became disgusted with herself as a result. But then she realized that allowing this behavior to continue harms not only herself, but others who are treated this way, and eventually those who take advantage of us in the first place. With that, she regained control of herself, found her assertive balance, and stopped her friends from falling under the same treatment. The result was much more peace of mind and better control over herself and her life as a whole. So if we can find a way to put our foot down without changing our kind nature and becoming mean or unpleasant, then perhaps we can do the same. And that's the moral of the story. If you have any thoughts on this video or would like to hear something discussed, you can leave a comment below or drop comments, questions, topic suggestions, and review suggestions by following BronyBuck on Tumblr or sending an email to bronydebates@yahoo.com. Be sure to check out Irish John's channel for a variety of cool videos and funny super shorts. And be sure to check out Corpulent Brony's channel for some interesting My Little Pony videos and analysis. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon to see how you can support my channel and what you'll get in return. Big thanks to all of those supporting me already. Have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from all of you soon.